Hey guys, welcome to Vet Ranch. I'm Dr. Carrie, and this little guy doesn't have a name yet. We just pulled him from animal control, and he was picked up as a stray. Hopefully he doesn't have anything too serious going on. He's really sad. Okay, but he is kind of anemic, so his gums are pretty pale. I think they should be pinker. He has lots of fleas on his body and flea dirt, which is actually flea feces. And then one of his biggest issues is he's got just mats that are just covering all of his limbs. So this is just one hard mat right here of fur around his tail. It's all right, dude. Same thing around his tail here. And then this side of his body is just a complete mat. So we're going to go ahead and fix him up and give him the Vet Ranch experience, which means a neuter and a shave down. Update his vaccines, see if he's heartworm negative, get him dewormed in case he has hookworms making him anemic. So we're just going to do a good old fixer-upper and give him a good meal. Right, big guy? Well, the results are in, and our little man has heartworms, which is a super bummer. He also has tons of hookworms, fleas, so we're going to get him treated. We are inducing little Cashew, we're calling him. Which means we're just kind of placing him under anesthesia, and then we're going to put an endotracheal tube in. That way we can shave him down and take x-rays. We're going to go ahead and stage him for his heartworm disease as well. And then we're also going to neuter him really quickly while he's out so that we do not have to put him under anesthesia again. So it's going to be a big day for him. We just got to be careful because of his heart compromise. I want to show you these mats now that he's out. It's just a giant kind of clump of hair, and on all of his legs too. So I'm worried about what we're going to find underneath there, but this is just a case of severe neglect. So he's not going to look great afterwards, but he's definitely going to be more comfortable, hopefully. We're just shaving him down. As you can see, we're just pulling off like these huge kind of tufts of hair. They're coming off in like strips, almost like shearing a sheep because they're so bad. So he's going to look terrible. His hair's going to be really short. He's definitely going to need a sweater. But he just cannot have, like, look at that. He cannot have this kind of mat on him, these kind of mats on him, because they're really bad for his skin underneath. And very uncomfortable, I'm sure. So we just slowly have to work our way down and get these things taken off. But it's just kind of a slow process here. This is the aftermath of Cashew's shave down. Dude, we have a whole dog here. It's crazy. Today's the day we're going to start his heartworm treatment, and little Cashew is terrified. He had a bath today. He's been neutered. He's getting over a respiratory infection. So now it's time for the final phase of, you know, his kind of health makeover, which is getting rid of the heartworms. It's going to be a very slow process and take 2 months, but we're going to go ahead and start that today. So we're just going to give him an injection in the deep muscle of his back. And he's on pain medications because they can sting a little bit. Hey, bud. Easy, easy. It's all right. That's it for 30 days. Now we have to rest him, and then we'll recheck him in 30 days, and hopefully he'll start putting on more weight, and then we'll do the second phase of his heartworm treatment. It's time to say goodbye to my little Cashew. He's been one of my favorite cases. His personality is super, and guess what? He has a forever home, so don't even try it. He's taken. He's going to a teacher that is retiring and wants to kind of start training him as a service dog for children, which he would be so good at that job. And also he'll be a greeter at a bed and breakfast. So I cannot think of a better life for little Cashew. So much better than, you know, his fate at the shelter was most likely euthanasia because he was so sick with heartworms, intestinal worms, and just covered in mats. So we are so happy and so grateful for Dallas Pets Alive to help us find him the forever home. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Sometimes when you're feeling young and you're feeling tough and you're all caught up, but you don't walk right and you don't talk right and